Hey guys, how are you? What's going on? Hi guys. Hey Bougie gang, what's going on everybody? Y'all been here like I had set this up so like I don't even know. Early I think yesterday night. I'm not sure. Welcome. Let's get into it. It's everyone is a gangster. If you're here right now, you are a absolute gangster. I feel like I need to send out a couple of alerts. Um Hi, minding my business. Being nosy. What's going on? Okay, I see everybody. So I just hit the live. I've got okay. Y'all coming? Okay. I was like, well, maybe I should send out an alert. Hey, happy Friday night, guys. Okay, look, let me tell you something. I get very overwhelmed. There's so much going on right now. I didn't know what, and I said, you know what, let's just do Nelly. I'm gonna drop the link on some spin the block. If anybody's got a comment, you want like a 2-3 minute comment. We're not gonna go long. Just tell me what you're thinking. Um, but this is weird. And nothing has been heard. So high level, this is all basically what we've heard on the street. So I'm going to drop my allegedly. This commentary is for criticism, entertainment, all of the things. And any and everyone who's accused of a crime, any allegations or shenanigans, they're alleged unless specified. And also, if you have been charged with a crime, you are considered innocent until otherwise proven guilty in a court of law, right? Any and all accusations, criminal allegations have a right to due process and considered innocent, right? Hey, everybody, what's going on? You guys are just rolling in. I hope everyone's doing well. Y'all, sis, this is my third live stream today. I just got finished cooking dinner. Let's get into it because I don't want to take up too much time. You guys are so sweet putting all the manicure hands. I need to go get a manicure tomorrow. I absolutely do. Sis has been a little bit under the weather. I would say probably for about 2 weeks, and the 2 weeks have gone so fast. Um, and it's almost Virgo season, so you already know. But it's the setback to the comeback for me, because I will not. I refuse to be down in Virgo season. Virgo is that ain't nothing but a thing. So we are on the road. We are on the road to getting ourselves much better. Let me share my screen. We got a couple things. We even have a document, guys. You know how we do. I even have a document for you guys. Let me see where is it? Okay. What do you want? Okay. So I know that's right, but okay. Hey, let's talk about it all. Okay, sis. Yes. Let me see something. Hold on a second. Okay, and you know what, guys? I don't have any intros made up over here. Hey, Miss HLS. Hey, Miss HLS, how are you, boo? Okay, let's see. Bitches is mad, right? Okay. Look, so I went over to Instagram. I had to do my due diligence because I needed to know what was going on. So we know what has been happening, right? Nelly was at the casino. Okay. He was in Maryland Heights, Missouri. Let me share my screen, share this tab. I'm gonna share this tab first, which I hate the way this screen looks, but it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Uh Hey, Bible lady, what's going on, sis? Let's see. Okay. Um. All right, let's get into it. So we kind of know what's already going on, right? A rapper in St. Louis Icon was arrested Wednesday morning in St. Louis County. Are they doing a story on this? Let me see. Yes. Okay. Let's
St.
this
Louis,
real quick.
the Missouri State Highway Patrol says Cornell Hayes Jr. Morning, St. Louis rapper Nelly is once again finding himself in trouble.
Okay, I'm distracted by her hair. Her hair is perfection. Look how pretty her hair is. That twist out, or she just did it curly. Her hair is so pretty.
With the
Love it.
law. Right now, his attorney is
Girl, and
calling for
her
an inquiry
eyebrows.
into the
Amazing.
officer who arrested Nelly early yesterday morning. It happened at Hollywood Casino in Maryland Heights. The Missouri
Okay, Miss
State
St.
Highway
Louis.
Patrol says Cornell Hayes Jr. was arrested.
Remember when Cornell Hayes Jr. used to have that deep side part? He used to have a deep side part for a guy, didn't he? Look at him now,
The
girl.
Missouri
Scrub a
State
dub
Highway
dub.
Patrol says Cornell Hayes
Look when he had that deep part, y'all. Y'all remember back in the day, okay? Nelly, what happened?
Jr. was arrested on a failure to appear warrant for a 2018 traffic charge. Police say he also had 4 ecstasy pills on him, and defense attorney Scott Rosenblum claims the officer lied to Nelly when he told the rapper a background check was required. He also says the body search was done without probable cause.
Okay. That's what the report is saying. Okay. So according let's see what it says. So rapper in St. Louis icon was arrested Wednesday morning, St. Louis County, according to officials. Nelly's, whose birth name is Cornell Hayes, was arrested at 5 a.m. Missouri Highway Patrol Gaming Division at the Hollywood Casino on an outstanding failure to appear warrant of 2020 from 2023. The judge had issued the warrant on a citation from 2018 out of Maryland Heights for operating a vehicle without proof of insurance. So who knows what that means? Without proof of insurance, did he not have insurance? Maybe, maybe not. Is that current? I'm assuming he has insurance now. So it was an outstanding warrant from 2018. According to online arrest records, 49-year-old the 49-year-old on Wednesday was in possession of 4 ecstasy pills, a controlled substance without and was without insurance. So on top of the outstanding warrant regarding insurance, you still don't have insurance? Is that what it is? Because I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Hayes' lawyer, Scott Rosenbaum, said in a statement that Nelly had won several casino jackpots, and when he sought to collect them Wednesday morning, the officer who would have supervised the transaction needlessly. So that's where he says that he felt like he was being profiled. Needlessly ran a search for warrants. Once the officer found the outstanding warrant, he cuffed Nelly's hands behind his back and felt compelled to parade him through the casino. Hey Sharon, how are you, sis? I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me drop some coins on Sharon. Thank you so much. Okay, they said they felt compelled to parade him through the casino, guys. How embarrassing. Felt compelled to parade him through the casino in front of other customers, Rosenbaum said. So don't go back. His lawyer called what the officer found allegedly ecstasy and said the officer did not have probable cause to justify searching him and wasn't notified of the warrant and did not know about it, Rosenbaum said. Rosenbaum said that in a similar circumstances, any other citizen would have been told to address it and allowed to go on their way. So he feels like Nelly was profiled. Thank you, Bible lady. How sweet. Thank you so much. So Miss HLS, you got gifted. Petty Patty, Bible lady. Girl, Bible lady, you gifted. And guess what? Look at Al. Al said, and you're gonna get it right back. Okay, Bible lady, look at that. Jackson, Tabasco, Old Man Johnson's farm. Look at that. Okay. Look at that. Look at Al. Okay, won't he do it? Hey, real paralegal. Girl, they paraded him. Okay. I'm gonna read the statement from the law firm. I am 100% confident this case. Oh, let me show the mugshot. I am 100% confident this case will go nowhere, Rosenbaum said, and we will be asking for an inquiry into the officer's conduct. Nelly is a 3-time, it doesn't matter if he's a 3-time Grammy Award winner and is known for hits like Hot in Here, Just a Dream. He's had 4 number 1 hits and received 9 Billboard Music Awards. He recently wrapped up a series of performances with Janet Jackson as a special guest excuse me, guys, on her tour. He won Grammy Awards in 2002 for like we I'm going to be honest. We know his resume. All of us who like, you know what I'm saying, we all know his resume. We've all been, you know what I'm saying, like um whether you're a little older or a little younger, we all know, right? But this is my thing. At the end of the day, if this was Joe Blow, like this there should be some sort of standard operating procedure, especially at the casino, right? If that's the procedure, you're winning, you have to show ID, maybe they run a quick background check. I don't know. I don't know why they would do that. But Nelly, I mean, I would get all this cleared up, right? But what I also want to know and look at my title, you're a new father, you're a newlywed. It was damn 4 o'clock in the morning. You have a warrant, I guess you didn't know about, but they still say you had no proof of insurance. What is going on with you? Okay. Anyway, so they're going through his resume. Beyond his recording career, Nelly has appeared in a number of films. Okay. 2015, Nelly was arrested and faced felony drug charges in Tennessee. We remember that, and was traveling his tour bus that was pulled over in Nashville by Tennessee Highway Patrol. He later pled guilty to misdemeanor charge and was able to have his record expunged after less than a year. Nelly was also arrested in 2017. Okay, notice how the Associated Press said nothing about him being a new husband and having a new baby over to the house, right? All right. So his lawyer um issued a statement, and I'll read. Cornell Hayes the second, Nelly, Mr. Hayes was not in drug drug possession, he was not charged with drug possession. He was arrested for no proof of insurance from 2018 on a warrant issued December 2023 that he received no notice. Mr. Hayes was targeted by an overzealous, out of line officer after winning several jackpots at the venue where Mr. Hayes frequently visits and entertains at the amphitheater. Instead of just supervising the transfer of Mr. Hayes' winnings, this officer felt compelled to needlessly run a check for warrants. The officer informed Mr. Hayes a background check was mandated when a player won over a certain amount. Okay, so Nelly was winning jackpots. Mr. Hayes knew this to be untrue, and he had won several jackpots of a similar or greater amounts, including one just a week prior without incident. Maybe that is the policy, but maybe you get privileged because people love your resume. Who knows? Once Mr. Hayes was informed of the warrant and no proof of insurance and for no proof of insurance infraction, the officer felt compelled to handcuff Mr. Hayes behind his back and parade him through the casino in front of the other patrons. This officer then conducted a search without probable cause where he claimed to have found alleged ecstasy in Mr. Hayes' personal property. Under similar circumstances, assuming that there was an old warrant without any notice to the individual for no proof of insurance, any other citizen would have been told to address it and allowed to go on their way. It is also important to note that Mr. Hayes, as part of the requirements to travel internationally, is regularly asked to supply proof of no warrants, including FBI checks, where there were none. I am 100% confident this case will go nowhere, and we will be asking for an inquiry into this officer's conduct. Well, he was just doing his job. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe it's quite possible that he could have been getting some privilege. Who knows? Because he is a celebrity, all of those things. I don't know where they would get that he has ecstasy and he didn't have ecstasy, but that's strange. Anyway, I of course went over to Instagram to see like, okay, what's going on? Why like are they posting? What's happening? What's going on with the happy couple? Have they posted a picture of baby boy yet? What's going on? Where is the happy couple? And I'm I don't know. I don't even see Nelly on Ashanti's page. You guys tell me. Hold on a second. Let me go over to Ashanti's page. You guys tell me. I think he shows up like you have to scroll down a little bit. Let me see. Well, not that much. Let's see. Okay, let's go over here. I came over to her page. Apparently, it was her mother's birthday not too long ago. And they say she had the baby, but we still haven't seen her. We haven't seen her at all. Have any of you guys seen anything? I mean, I've heard there was an announcement from Media Takeout that they had the baby, but we haven't seen her holding any bundle of joy or anything. I mean, we know that sis was pregnant. I mean, clearly, right? But this was a picture at mom's birthday party. So there's Ashanti, there's her sister. Can you guys see this? Um, and there's mom and dad, which I'm like, you know what? We gonna see the pictures of the dad. Look at the dad. There's mom looking pretty. Ashanti looking just like her mother. Where is Nelly? Nelly wasn't at mom's birthday party. So the family picture, I do not see him. Now, I don't know when mom's birthday was. Was this 7/13? So this was posted 2 days ago, but I think that this was July 13th. So she still looks very much pregnant here. And they are celebrating, having a good time. I don't see her husband anywhere. Now, he might just not be in pictures, but why would he not be enjoying the celebration with the Douglas family? Okay. Hold on. They're over here getting dressed. They're getting ready for mom's party. I don't know if mom turned, I don't know what mom turned. I mean, Ashanti's 44. She's in her 40s, so mom could be maybe she turned 60 or something. There's the sister. She looks really pretty. Look at mom. Mhm. Ashanti, girl, you going she was getting ready to drop that baby, keep making the moves. So we know that they had the beautiful baby shower. Let me go over to her reels to see if she took the baby shower. Because I thought she had some pictures from the baby shower. Nelly has some pictures from the baby shower up. I don't see the real girl. Look, I'm thinking maybe she turned 60. Mom is having a good time, okay? She's like, "This is my part." Where is the son-in-law though? Do you guys not find it strange that Nelly it doesn't look like he was there. He was on tour with Janet Jackson. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay. So he was out of town. Sis is partying and hanging out with her family. Very good. Okay, now that makes sense. They're wearing red and mom looks very pretty. Okay. All right, let's get to mom is having a good damn time. Okay. I wonder how old Tina turned. She probably is that auntie? That must be, I'm not sure who that is. But it seems like all of Tina's girls, there was a bunch of ladies with their red dresses on. Anyway, okay, here we go. This is when she did the interview.
It's an ET.
She did the interview with ET before she was had the baby, and she was telling them that they were engaged, but I guess in actuality they were already married. I found this YouTube video where they were quoting Media Takeout, that Media Takeout had the exclusive that the baby was here. Let's go over here because the ET video I can't show. Hold on. Let's look at this one.
Ashanti gives birth to a healthy baby boy. We have some exciting news to share. Last night, R&B singer Ashanti went into labor, and after a long and grueling natural birth, we can officially report that she and Nelly welcomed a beautiful son into the world.
And that's like July 19th.
This is a Media Takeout exclusive.
So this was posted July 20th, and they said last night. So I would assume that would be July 19th.
Members of the press are required to credit us for breaking this report. We spoke to people close to Ashanti who told
This is my thing. This was 3 weeks ago. They've been married for a little tiny minute. They just had a new baby. I guess, he was working, he was on the road with Janet Jackson, all of that. But y'all, sir, And I know the casino is different for everybody. Some people only hit a casino when you go out of town, right? Is media takeout still even around? I know media takeout. That's back with like what was that called? Between TMZ, there was the other one. Gosh, there was another, and I can't even think of the name of it now, but it was another kind of like TMZ, but I guess TMZ kind of won the battle of that paparazzi in California type thing. Anyway, okay, you guys want to listen to a little bit of that? Let's do like 3 minutes of it because they do drop some information. So let's listen to a few minutes.
Last night, R&B singer Ashanti went into labor, and after a long and grueling natural birth, we can officially report that she and Nelly welcomed a beautiful son into the world. This is a media takeout exclusive. Members of the press are required to credit.
So you think I mean, who knows? I searched the internet. I'm searching. I have not found any. I've found people talking about it, but they all keep crediting back to this media takeout. Even Us Magazine. Let me see. Us Magazine, no, they don't even talk about the birth of the baby, but I mean, that's what the word on the street has
Us for
been.
breaking this report. We spoke to people close to Ashanti who told us that Nelly was right there by her side, helping her through the process, and that Ashanti and her new son are both healthy, but exhausted. According to Ashanti's close family friend, the singer and Nelly want to be.
She's so pretty. I would just think that they would have at least put out a picture by now, with just kind of something like mother and baby are okay, all of those things. And, word on the street that, what I mean, they're supposed to be married. They're supposed to just had a baby. Like, what is really going on here? Hold on a second. Also, just this whole kind of spin the block situation. These two were, they've been really kind of off and on for 20 years, just about. And, they're back cool. And then they're secretly married, or not even, it might not even be a secret to the people that know and love them, but it was a secret to us, obviously. And as she was trying to keep, the secret of the baby, or just not talk about it until she was ready to talk about it. So I don't know. Yeah, I love her too. I think she's amazing. I mean, I've been, I'm not gonna say I've been following her career, but I mean I've been a fan and a supporter, I guess, of her music since she started. So yeah, absolutely. Um I'm just kind of like, this is so odd and so embarrassing. I kind of feel bad for her. I mean, if she's happy, if she likes it, I love it. But I would be very much embarrassed. And I just don't think a casino is a great place for a guy to be, um, with a new baby at home and ecstasy pills. I mean, I don't know. The lawyer says he wasn't charged on drug charges. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe they have to analyze the specimens before they can actually give a drug charge. Um, but it's like a calamity of drama, um, surrounding that arrest, and just not a good look for a guy who's married I would assume, the love of his life, a woman that you've been dealing with for over 20 years. She's having her first baby with you, and this is both of y'all's first marriage, and you guys are of a certain type age. Why is your ass not at home? Oh, you saw a glimpse of the baby? Where? How? My life did a similar thing. It's even better this time around. The spin the block was a bit weird to me. Girl, it's a single. It sure is. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think about this. Okay. Did you guys see there is a so my husband told me he came home, he said Travis Scott got arrested in Paris. I was like, "For what?" So I'm searching Travis Scott arrested in Paris and I see Travis Scott body cam video, him like wilding out in June down off of Biscayne, down at the uh in the marina. I guess he rented some sort of a yacht and he was on a yacht with some friend with a friend and some security, and I guess he rented a boat for a short period of time and he got thrown off the boat and he seemed I'm just going to say like he seemed to be on something, okay? And it was weird. Hey Q, how are you? The synthetic drug sperm is where I have a problem. Yeah, I mean, if Nelly is over here on, on X, and he does give Dusty vibes. Thank you. I didn't want to say it because I mean, he used to be, he used to have that deep side part. He was so cute, right? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. His cute went away. Now he's just giving middle age, and go take a nap. Middle age, go take a nap. You want to play some basketball, girl? He's looking dusty, and I mean, Ashanti's still looking so cute. She still looks the same. You see how beautiful her mom is, and she looks amazing. And she's kept up her career. She stays doing her shows and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure she quietly has a nice coin put up, You never know. He might have just felt like it was, look, he was just on the road with Janet Jackson. And I get that too. So I'm sure he made a nice coin off of that, but he might have had to make that coin, right? Spin the block, every example I know. You know, mm, she's so pretty. Yes, very much so. Too old for that. It's like, sis. I hope he doesn't break her heart. If he does that, it's gonna make it like I'm gonna be mad at Nelly. Someone really needs to talk to him because if he breaks that girl's heart, um, it's gonna be some problems because I think look, I don't know enough to say that's gonna hurt his career, but that's gonna piss off some of his fans, put it that way. His supporters, right? He didn't have to do all that. It's too late in the game to be sitting around with a broken heart and trying to explain, to your baby that daddy is dusty. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. Hopefully everything works, you think it will. Oh. And you think, I mean, I wonder if they just kind of fooled around and she was like, "Oh shit, I'm pregnant." I mean, let's be honest. When I was 39, approaching 40 and getting into 40, I was starting to think that like it wasn't going to happen because I had fibroids too. And girl, by the grace of God in my womb, okay? Girl, it happened, okay? 44, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's, good for her. That's excellent. Um, obviously, I don't think they've even discussed in kind of intervention or anything like that. That's a real blessing to be able to have that happen. She's had, she looked like she had a very happy pregnancy. Her family and friends were supporting her. She had a bunch of really looking, beautiful looking parties, all public. She's having fun with her family. She looked happy. She got nice and plump, and I'm hoping she had a very healthy baby. And that's messed up. Because also another thing, Ashanti, you never really hear a lot of drama about Ashanti. She's not in the blogs. She hasn't been here, there, and everywhere. And she marries this guy, and look what he's out here doing. And now people have to be mentioning her name, revolving around, girl, your husband got arrested. How embarrassing. I don't think she's above it. I don't think she's too good for it or any of those things because that can happen to anybody. And according to his lawyer, um, he feels confident that this is going to get cleared up and he was profiled and all of the things. But I don't know. What do you guys think? I think the spin the block went fast. Sis got pregnant during the honeymoon stage. Yeah, it might have happened. I think it might have been, maybe she thought it wasn't going to happen because 44, I mean, I mean, look, if any of you have not been in that position, then you may not know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't have a baby until much later, let's just say you were on the other side of 30, like 35, 36. When you start going to the doctor's office, they'll ask you stuff like, do you still have a period? Like, the 19-year-old medical assistant and you're like 36, 37, and they'll be asking you like, do you still have a period? Or just random like, um, are you planning on having any children? I mean, I felt like I started doing some testing and checking my ovaries and checking, like, I got into probably towards my late 30s. I let them start doing testing on me, my progesterone, checking my ovaries. They did a couple of ultrasounds, making sure that my tubes were clear. I even did get my tubes. I forget what the procedure was called, but I had to go and get some sort of dye blasted through my tubes. That actually might have helped too. You never know. Um, I got that procedure where they blew some sort of something through my tubes to make sure that my fallopian tubes were like nice and open and ready to receive and transport those seeds, that sperm, where it needed to go. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, when you've been having children, having a child into your 40s is not a big deal because you've had children and all of those things. It happens easier for you if you've been having children, but a first time in your 40s with no intervention, that's I don't want to say it's a miracle, but it feels like one, okay? Daddy is 50 and still can't get, you know what I'm saying? Like, embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie, I would be very much embarrassed. Like, this whole, I know I downloaded a picture, but I don't think I am on that profile. Let me see. Let's listen to a little bit more of this. So we'll just listen. This is Celebrity Star Talks. Let's listen to this. Let's hear a little bit more.
Private with the birth, at least for the next few days. But they expect that Nelly and Ashanti will do a complete birth reveal to their fans in the next week or so. Ashanti and Nelly
Well, that didn't happen. If the baby was born July 19th, it's August 9th, and that didn't happen. That was like 3 weeks ago, right?
are officially married as they await the arrival of their first baby together. Ashanti, 43, and Nelly, 49, secretly held their wedding in St. Louis on December 27, 2023, Us Weekly can confirm. The news comes just weeks after Us confirmed Ashanti was pregnant with their first child. The couple originally met at a Grammy Awards press conference and dated on and off between 2003 and 2013. After calling it quits, Ashanti and Nelly reconnected a decade later in April 2023 and rekindled their romance. Yeah, we cool again, Nelly said on the Boss Moves with Rashida podcast in September 2023. I think it surprised both of us, though. It wasn't anything that I don't think was planned. Before, I felt like both of us were doing what we were doing before career-wise, and when you got so many people in the middle of it, it can be tough. At the time, a source exclusively told us that the pair were taking things slow. A few years ago, Ashanti never would have imagined reconciling with Nelly, but they're enjoying spending time together. The insider shared about how comfortable Ashanti and Nelly are with each other. They don't want to rush anything. Us subsequently broke the news in December 2023 that Ashanti and Nelly were expecting their first baby together, his fifth. Nelly also shares daughter Chanel, 29, and son Cornell Haynes III, 24, with ex-Chanetta Valentine.
I'm like, okay, hold the phone. Okay, so 40, she's a very young 43, giving 33-ish. He's got a 29-year-old daughter. Damn. What were the ages of those kids again? Girl, he got some old kids. He got old kids. He's 49 and he has a 29 or 30-year-old daughter. What? Baby boo.
Us subsequently broke the news in December 2023 that Ashanti and Nelly were expecting their first baby together, his fifth. Nelly also shares daughter Chanel, 29, and son Cornell Haynes III, 24.
Okay. So he might have grandchildren already. Maybe he does. He spends too much time at the casino gambling. Their fortune. Girl, how many grandchildren? Let me Google. Nelly grand girl, Nelly's grandchildren. Girl, Nelly became a grandfather at 48. Okay, let's get to the TT. What does this say? The 48 Grammy award winning rapper Cornell Hayes, known as Nelly, is now officially a grandfather. The 48-year-old rapper who appeared in Nellyville, they love to run his resume. If he's so well known, can you stop telling us all this like we know? Nelly's 29-year-old daughter Chanel Nana Hayes recently welcomed her first child, a baby boy named Ace. Nelly, who performed at the 2023 MTV Video Music Awards pre-show Tuesday, confirmed his relationship with Grammy award-winning singer Ashanti. Nelly and Ashanti dated on and off for 11 years before breaking up. On and off for 11 years before breaking up in 2013. That's too long. And then recently reunited again. And when was the date of this report? This was on. Is that his daughter right there? Look at his daughter. I guess that. What is that? Girl. Okay. Let's go back over here. He's a grandfather, y'all. He's a grandfather with probably at least a 1-year-old baby, 1-year-old grandbaby. And now he's got a brand new baby. So his grandchild will be older than his youngest baby. Okay. Ashanti looks like community eggplant. Nelly, so Ashanti's looking like, wish I may, wish I might, wish upon the star I see tonight.
With ex-Chanetta Valentine.
Can my husband please come home tonight?
He also previously adopted Sean and Sydney, the children of his late sister Jackie Donahue, after her 2005 death. After remaining largely tight-lipped about their romance, Ashanti confirmed their engagement and her pregnancy. This new year of my life is such a blessing full of love, hope, and anticipation, Ashanti told Essence in April. Motherhood is something that I have looked forward to, and sharing this with my family, fiancé, and loyal fans who have been so supportive of my career is an amazing experience. The singer offered more details on the proposal 2 months later, sharing with Entertainment Tonight on June 18th. It was just such a beautiful, intimate moment. We were not dressy. I felt like the proposal was going to come soon. I didn't know when. The way that it happened was just so funny. I'm sitting in the bed watching TV with boxers on.
I'm going to just call BS on that. I'm not sure how they got engaged, but we know that when she told that story to Entertainment Tonight, they were already married. So it's like, I don't even kind of want to hear that story because I watched that video while she was pregnant and she told that story to some girl from ET and she was in kind of like a champagne kind of frilly number and she said that they had just gotten engaged but they were already married. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay. You know what I mean? And I mean, on top of all of that, and we talked about this once or twice before, they're grown. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have to lie to us. Y'all grown. Y'all are big age, big cute age, right? They are cute big age. Even though he is definitely giving Dusty, he's lucky to have her. To me, I think that she could have, no offense to Nelly, because Nelly was the shit once upon a time, but she could have real at this point in her life, she could have done better than him, and he is lucky to have her. That's the way I look at it. She looks good. She's still in her position as far as her career. She got her spot once upon a time and she's never really left her spot. Ashanti has always been on. She's right in her position that she carved out for herself, and she's maintained it very well. She's, all of the things that we've talked about. Anyway, here's another picture. I think this, I don't know when this picture is, but girl, this is him with with Churn once upon a time. Let me see. Nelly and his kids, Sean, Chanel, Sydney, and Cornell. Hold up. Looking like one of the kids. Hold on. What was this picture? Why do they have it say 2020? Let's see when this is from originally. This has got to, I mean, when is this? Oh, this is from 2006, y'all. This is almost 20 years ago. Look at the kids. So they are all grown now. So his sister passed. He took his niece and nephew, and which was definitely the right thing to do. That was a beautiful thing. And then he has his own too. So mm, 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 mm. He's Pop Pop. He's Pop Pop. Ashanti married Pop Pop, y'all. Girl, all I know is I know Tina Douglas was on the phone with her son-in-law. Like, what in the whole fuck are you up to? And you need to get this shit rectified. And I mean soon, because this is not good for my daughter who has maintained her good name all of these years. You need to get this shit cleaned up quick. Ashanti picking flower petals. He's embarrassing. Today he's hers. Not. Okay. Yeah, girl, it was 4:45 in the morning. It was like 4 something in the morning. It was 4 in the morning. Why are you not home with your new baby and your new wife? You've been courting this lady for damn near 20 years. You got her home in the bed with your ring on. Where are you, sir? Why are you not home? That doesn't even make any sense to me. 20 years? You better get home. Get home before you find her packed up and gone. That's what I would say. That's stupid. She'll be back in Long Island in a minute. Okay. It's probably nothing but a thing for her mom to jump on a plane and come get her daughter. He seems to be in part it's not even so much party mode. I think he just seems to be in um single guy in Bachelor. He's one of these grown ass men who's never really been tied down. I know he was with that other lady. I'm gonna drop the call in if anybody wants to call in. If nobody wants to call in, I'm gonna let y'all go, and then I will see y'all tomorrow. We don't have to take, we don't have to go long on this. I just wanted to come and talk about this a little bit. But yeah, mm-mm, he's pop over there. Why did he have X on him? Because he probably was taking it. That might be his thing. I don't know. He says his lawyer said, so for any of you guys coming in, um, Mr. Hayes was not charged with drug possession. He was arrested for no proof of insurance from 2018. So he had a 2018 no proof of insurance, and it developed into a warrant in December of 2023. So he must have gotten a ticket. He was arrested for no insurance back in 2018. I don't know anything about it. Then they issued a warrant. Maybe he never went to court, failure to appear. I'm not sure. He had a warrant from December 2023, and he says that he received no notice. Okay. He says that he is regularly checked with FBI or, background checks to leave the country as he's going on tour. They do background checks, all of those things for these extended, probably visas and, for his passport and all of because he's leaving the country to go work in other places. And that this has got to be some sort of an error. And the lawyer stated that he was winning some jackpots at the casino, and typically it would just be a payout. And they said this overzealous police officer decided to do a background or warrant, some sort of warrant check, which may be the standard operating procedure, but maybe he wasn't getting. Maybe people said, "Oh, that's Nelly. I'm not going to call in," or something like that. Hello.
Hey,
Is this
friend, how are
Q?
you? Yeah,
Hey,
it's
how are
me, Q.
hey, how are
Hey, everybody in
you?
the chat. How's everyone this evening? I'm good, girl. I hope you and yours have been well.
Oh yeah, girl, I know everyone tells you sound just like Nyla. It's so funny. It's like,
People
oh
do
my
tell
God,
me
you
that all the
do. You
time.
sound just like her. Yes, we're doing good. We're getting better. We were all down and out. We were all like less than 100%, got sick and everything, but
Oh
we're getting
no.
better. I'm slowly getting back. I felt like today I told my daughter, I was like, I feel like I'm like 95%. I'm getting there.
Okay, well, good,
So
good. I'm glad that y'all are getting better. Being sick is never fun. Never fun.
no,
Mm.
no. So what do you think about this? What do you think about Spin the Block? And what do you think about these two getting back together?
I mean, listen, if two people truly, love each other and care about each other and want to be together and they are consenting adults, I don't have a problem with it, right?
Mhm.
Um, you choose, who you choose as long as you're not doing, weirdo, pedo type stuff, right?
Absolutely, yeah.
Um, but I just think that, and this is just my opinion, that these alleged um criminality charges. I just think it's too much on, especially like not a young mother, but she just had a baby. This is supposed to be time to solidify, your family, your parental bonds together.
Mhm.
That's a lot. Not saying that she doesn't have any help in her home. We don't know what, if she has a nanny or an au pair or if her parents are there or whatever, but that's that's
It's not a good
it's
sign.
not becoming behavior again, allegedly, right?
Yeah.
So it's definitely not a good sign, especially with the alleged, um, illegal pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
So, that is concerning. Um,
Yeah.
just from a perspective of, okay, so if someone is hooked on this, I mean, are you going to spend all the money? Are you giving all the money away? Is this illegal activity that's going to bring danger to our door? You know,
Or do you
all
just
of
like to
that.
be high? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
he might not be a druggie per se, but he might be like a functional in my downtime, I'm getting
Yeah.
lit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I like to fly high and I like to have a few drinks and she's sitting up here, a new mother in her, you know what I mean? A middle-aged new mom, and I don't mean that
Right.
in a bad way, but that's
No,
real.
it's just medical
I
facts, right.
Yeah, it's, being a mom at I don't know any different from other than being a mom at 40 and having a brand new baby. I can imagine that maybe I would have had more energy at 25 or
Right.
30. I can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
44, or 43, whatever she is now, 43 still. Um, and then the man's out at the casino until 4 something in the morning, and then he's got a call and they got him with ecstasy on a warrant and all of the things. I mean, it's just like, didn't
yeah.
I tell you not to go out?
Yeah, to me,
Why were you not home with us?
it sounds like when people have conversations with regard to men trapping women with children. Um,
Mhm.
Not saying that's what this is. We don't know their relationship, but now she is tied to him,
Yeah,
through this child.
they're married. And they
So,
might be married with no, I mean, I would look, Tina,
right,
I'm sure they've got a, prenuptial agreement because I think Ashanti is quiet as it's kept. She might be sitting on a nice little nest egg.
right.
Nelly, I don't know what he's sitting on. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He could be hand to mouthing it. We don't know what he's doing over there. But yeah, this could have been a financially risky move for her, engaging with this guy.
yeah. No, I definitely agree. And again, unfortunately, part of that illegal pharmaceutical lifestyle that can go any which way. That can
Mhm.
go any which way from people looking for you to, spending all your money on it and being addicted, and then potential behaviors that arise from someone being addicted, right?
Yeah, it's
Um,
just y'all are too grown, too
yeah, it's too
established, too
old.
known. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, y'all, really?
Yeah, and then the insurance issue. I mean, listen, things happen. Things happen with paperwork, but I would hope that one doing financially better than us, we people in this chat would have
Mhm.
insurance. Um,
Right. Even back
so-
from 2018, why was the ticket not paid? If you had a no insurance from 2018, can you make us understand how that was not taken care of back in 2018?
right, right. Especially,
That's
I
just
know you have people for this.
irresponsible.
Someone somewhere, you have a person, a manager, an entourage. You have someone should be
A
checking this
house
because it's
manager
just
or an accountant,
right.
doesn't someone pay your
Someone,
bills?
someone. It's giving immaturity to me. That's
Yeah.
my opinion because okay, at what point do we mature and
Mhm.
grow out of certain behaviors? So
Yeah.
that those are just my thoughts and opinions on it. I do wish them the best. They're
Mhm.
married, I'm married, you're married, so we know, you know, hopefully, they keep it together, especially for the sake of, that they're a family. They're a family
Right.
legally and, spiritually and tied by blood with this baby. So I really do wish them the best and I really do hope everything works out. But this behavior from him, it's giving I'm 19 and
Yeah.
losing my mind.
Because,
Yeah.
as a married person too, you also before not even that you think like, look, everyone you have a moment sometimes before you think of maybe doing something like silly or,
Right.
you know,
How it's gonna affect
and
my
or
spouse.
just things like,
Right.
oh my God, my husband would kill me. And it's not
Exactly.
like, oh, it's you have to ask for permission for certain things but you know that what's out of line as a
Mhm.
wife or as you as a grown woman or you as Mrs. So and so or you with your place in where in your life, right?
Right.
um him getting in a vehicle to go out to spend a couple hours at the casino, okay, whatever, if that's what you do. But at the end of the day, being responsible when you leave the home and coming back in a dignified manner is how you do things as a husband. And being out with, like, remember what Shirley said? You got to clean up yourself. Like, you're
Yeah.
out here and your business is not I mean, it's like on some Shirley Strawberry telling Nesto to get himself together because he doesn't have his affairs in order. And look what happened. Now you're in jail. Like, I'm not saying that his situation is going to turn out anything like Nesto, but at the end of the day, you went out for an evening at the casino, and now our names are in the news for the next couple of weeks. And
Yeah.
maybe we got to come out and show the baby now because damn it, we got to change the narrative around our names because you were out here doing the most when you should be
Yeah.
home with me.
And just adding to that, you just said something that kind of, and I'm not going to change the topic, but when you said, speaking as a married woman, like I said, I'm married too, and we're thinking about things. How would this potentially affect my partner? You have to talk about certain things before you do certain things because you are a partnership unit. But the fact that per this behavior, it kind of leans into that the long held thought process or energetics of women stay home and think about things and men just go out and do whatever, especially when children are around, right? It kind of leans into that because sir, you should be at home um with your wife and baby.
Yeah.
So men can run
Bonding
the
with your
streets
new
and women be at
baby.
home. Yeah. Yeah. So that's all I had to say about it. I thank you for giving us space to come up and chat.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for calling in. I hope you have a wonderful weekend.
Thanks so much, Boo. You too.
Okay, take
All
care.
right.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, guys. Look, to me, it's just embarrassing. I feel bad. Hey, Houston Foodie. Hey, everyone coming in. I'm so glad y'all are here. Um, it's embarrassing. I'm sorry. It's embarrassing at least at minimum. I don't know. I would feel some type of way if I just gave birth 3 weeks ago. Like, just think about it. It's not just the casino, but just think about your husband being up in the club, out with his friends or out with whomever, and feels like he needs to be out and about in a social setting when you have a brand new baby at the house to, and him being a grandfather, especially, this is an experienced dad. This is not only a man who has had 2 children, but he also has taken on um his niece and nephew from his sister who passed away. So this is a father of 4. This is an experienced dad. And maybe because he's an experienced dad, he's like, oh, whatever. I don't know. It to me it's a sign. It's very inconsiderate. I would be pissed and that you were going out and kind of just leaving me with the kid home alone, which maybe she's not home alone, but at the end of the day, just the optics of not nesting and building and bonding and kind of getting out of your single guy ways and now doing some things, but I mean, who knows? Maybe she wanted to put her jeans on and go to the casino too. I don't know, but that's not what happened on that night. You know what I mean? Girl. Anyway, guys, I'm not going to keep y'all. I'm not going to keep you. I'm going to let y'all go. This was fun. I got some other stuff to talk to you guys about tomorrow, and join me. Make sure to join me over on Real Talk Bougie. I do want to talk about some things. I was listening to some interesting theories tonight about Wade and the angle that I was talking to you guys about regarding the spa and the trafficking, the potential the sex trafficking, and the drug trafficking potentially that was going on out of Mila's spa. I was listening to a couple of guys on a podcast kind of break some things down, and it was interesting. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to need to go back and listen to those calls because um when she said she was living over at Glenn's house, like it didn't even pop into my head. But it's the word on the street is that she's been married to this guy. The guy she's been married to, she might have been married to for a minute. And I just didn't know the tie-in with a couple of things. So it just made me want to go back. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, but it's interesting. There's a lot going on with that. Anyway, which is why I see why people are so interested in it above and beyond uh the 2 homicides that he's was on trial for. So Um, a lot more to it. Anyway, but guys, thank you for joining me this evening. This was so much fun. And sorry I pushed it back a couple times, but I had to just make some space and time because so many things came up today and I was trying to get a lot done, and it's like sometimes it's one of those I wish there were two of me, but they're not. Um anyway, guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure if you're new here, make sure to subscribe to this channel, set your notifications to all, and I will see you again next time. Okay. All right, you guys, take care. Thank you so much. It is too much, right? It's too much, but it's interesting, right? It really is. It's totally a Fran Drew and a single goal. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Have a good night. Bye, Betty Betty. Good night, guys. Love